Hi, welcome to Aprendo en Casa. I am teacher Laura, and let me tell you that today we are going to repeat a lesson. That means that today we are going to have the same lesson that we had last week. Why? Because we want that you have a little bit more of learning about these skills, about this topic, okay? So let's look for your family and enjoy together. Hello, how are you? Welcome to Aprendo en Casa one more time. I am teacher Laura Reales Ballestero, and today we are going to have a beautiful lesson for 8th grade called Welcome to My Town, where we are going to listen and speak a little bit about the places in our community. I hope we enjoyed and learned a lot, okay? So go and invite your family to participate with us. But before beginning the lesson, let's pay attention to Paola, who has something very important to tell us in the next capsule.
Hello! I'm so happy to see you. Today let's talk about prices. Have you noticed that sometimes one thing costs a certain amount of money in one place and less or more in another place? Well, taking this into account is very important when you are planning to buy something. For example, in my town, there is a market. Usually we buy fruit to eat for breakfast in the morning. But we know that the one on the corner sells 10 oranges for 1,000 colones, while the one on the next block sells the same amount for 800 colones. If we buy oranges every day in the long run, it will be much better to buy the oranges from the market on the next block. My mom has been paying attention to the pricing in coffee shops, convenience stores, and all kinds of businesses in my neighborhood. And for some years now, that has had a significant impact on the amount of money we spend at home. She has helped our family save so much money. Next time you want to buy something, make sure to check several places, and if you can, ask a friend or do some online research. Now go and save some money. See you next time. Bye!
So let's get ready for this lesson. We are going to need a pencil, okay? We are going to need a pen. We are going to need also a sheet of paper, or if you want, you can use a notebook, okay? And you are going to need also a sharpener and an eraser, okay? So there you have a sharpener and an eraser. Okay, let me tell you some very good reminders for today's class, okay? Remember that it's important, try to avoid loud noises, okay? You have to look for a very quiet place, a place where you feel very comfortable. Maybe you can look the place where you always complete your self-study guides. Okay, so let's see. In today's lesson, we will number 1, recognize the topic of a video song about a town. And number 2, we are going to identify keywords used to give directions in a video song about places in my town. Okay? So, now, look. I am in the middle of a town, okay? So, this is a town. Can you see? Here we have a town around me. As you can see, we have a bakery, we also have a coffee shop, and we have a convenience store, and also an appliance store, okay, as you can see here. So, let's imagine that this is your town, okay? So we are going to say where are the places located. For example, we can say that there is an appliance store, okay, here, there is an appliance store near the bakery, okay? The appliance store is near the bakery. Then we have the coffee shop, as you can see here, okay? You have the coffee shop, and the coffee shop is next to the convenience store, okay? So it is next to the convenience store. Okay, good. Now we have the convenience store here, okay? And the convenience store is behind, okay? It's behind the appliance store, okay? So is the appliance store here, and behind we have the convenience store. You got it? Okay, very good. So we can find more places around, such as bank, a bus station, or a bus stop. We can find a clinic like the Device, for example. We can find a clothing store, a drugstore, a flower shop, and many more places. We can also find many products we can buy, and there are many services we can get around my town, right? So now let's review some expressions we can use to tell others where places are located in our town, okay? So we are going to look, and you have to repeat after me. Let's watch. Okay, so this is a flower shop. Repeat, flower shop. And we have a drugstore, and a bank, okay, bank. So we can say that there is a flower shop between the drugstore and the bank, okay? There is a flower shop between the drugstore and the bank. Okay, now let's continue with a bakery shop, okay? We have a bakery shop. And we also have a coffee shop or cafeteria. So we can say that there is a bakery in front of the coffee shop. Okay, repeat, there is a bakery in front of the coffee shop. Okay, let's continue with a convenience store. Okay, repeat, convenience store. And we also have an appliance store. Repeat, appliance store. So we can say that there is a convenience store behind the appliance store. Okay, there is a convenience store behind the appliance store. Okay, let me tell you that on my way to Aprendo in Casa studio, I could see different places around this town. For example, I noticed that there is a convenience store in front of Repretel. Yes, it's exactly in front of Repretel. And there is also a church, okay? It's a church, it's near Repretel. You just have to walk straight ahead 2 blocks, and there you can find the church. And if you go out of Repretel and you turn left, you can find the hospital Mexico too. Okay, so we have many places around this town, okay? So it's very nice to see all the places that we can find around a place where we are. Okay, now tell me how to get around your town. Okay, think about. Do you know where the bank is? Practice this with your family, with all the members that you have there of your family. Maybe, is there a soccer field in your community? Do you know where the device is? Or is there a device near you? Where is the bus station or the bus stop? Where is it? Okay, so talk about these locations with the people in your family. Okay, I need that you talk about this. Okay, so now let's review some prepositions of place we use to say where the places are located. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we have on. As you can see, the example has an apple on a box. But we can say, like the band is on 2nd Avenue, for example. Then we have across, and as you can see the picture, that is across the street. When you are going to give a direction, you can say across the street. Then you have up, when you go up the street. And also you have behind, okay? For example, the boy is behind the chair, but if you are going to give a direction, you can say that the store is behind the church, for example. Okay, let's continue with back. Okay, so here, back, you can say that the store is back, the church is in the back of the church, and we use also before, and in this case, you can say that the bank is before the house, okay? Or the house is before the bank, okay? It depends of the position. And you have in front of, and in front of, for example, in this case, the ball is in front of the box. But here I can say that there is a convenience store in front of Repretel. Okay, now we have next to, okay, and next to means that it's very close to you, like the ball is next to the box. You can say that your house is next to the park. And then you have near, okay? That is something that means that it's very close to you, like the ball is near the boy, okay? Like the church is near Repretel, for example. Then we have among. As you can see, the ball is among all those boxes. So we can say that the park is among many places. And then finally we have after, okay? So we can say that the ball is after the box. So we can say that your house is after Pedro's house, for example. Okay, so it's something to give directions. Okay, now I want that you take your pen, okay, and your notebook, okay? You are going to take your pen and your notebook, and you are going to watch the following video song, and you are going to tell me what the video song is about, okay? You are going to tell me what the video song is about, and you are going to write down all the keywords that you listen to, okay? So what do you have to do? You have to tell me first what is the video song about, and then you have to write down all the keywords, like the kind of directions that you can listen, okay? So, ready? Let's listen to the video song.
Let's sing. Hi. Today I'm going to take you on a tour of my town. Turn left, turn right. Go straight ahead. Up the street, then back down, past places in my town. Turn left, turn right. Go straight ahead. Up the street, then back down past places in my town. There's a post office next to the station. There's a museum, a bank, and a church. There's a hospital, a gym, and a library. These are all the places in my town. Turn left, turn right. Go straight ahead. Up the street, then back down past places in my town. Turn left, turn right. Go straight ahead. Up the street, then back down past places in my town. There's a park opposite the high school. And between the mall and drugstore, there's a cafe. There's a bus station near to the movie theater. These are all the places in my town. Turn left, turn right. Go straight ahead. Up the street, then back down past places in my town. Turn left, turn right. Go straight ahead. Up the street, then back down past places in my town.
Okay, so we are going to check all the directions you listen to, all those keywords, and you are going to tell me what is the video song about, okay? So let's see. Okay, so what is the video song about? It is about how to get different places in my town. Excellent, very good. It is related with all the places that you can find in your town. That's good. Okay, so now let's check all the directions you listen to. Okay, it has turn left. That's right. That is turn left. Very good. Now let's continue with turn right. That's right. That is turn right. Very good. And we have also go straight ahead. Okay, so that is go straight ahead. Very good. You're doing a great job. And now you have up the street. Okay, so it is up the street. Very good. And here we have the last one that is back down. Okay, so back down. Very good, students. You did a great job listening to the video song. Okay, now we are going to watch the video song for the second time. But first, let's look at the questions you have to answer while listening, okay? So we are going to watch first the questions, and then we can see the video for the second time. Okay, so let's look those questions. Okay, so here you have, the first one is, where is the post office? Okay, where is the post office? Now we have, where is the park? Okay, where is the park? And now you have the other question that is, where is the cafe? Okay, where is the cafe? And then the last one is, where is the bus station? Where is the bus station? Okay, so now we are ready, but remember to listen carefully and take notes, because you are going to write the answers for all these questions. Okay, so let's do it.
Let's sing. Hi. Today I'm going to take you on a tour of my town. Turn left, turn right. Go straight ahead. Up the street, then back down past places in my town. Turn left, turn right. Go straight ahead. Up the street, then back down past places in my town. There's a post office next to the station. There's a museum, a bank, and a church. There's a hospital, a gym, and a library. These are all the places in my town. Turn left, turn right. Go straight ahead. Up the street, then back down, past places in my town. Turn left, turn right, go straight ahead. Up the street, then back down, past places in my town. There's a park opposite the high school, and between the mall and drugstore, there's a cafe. There's a bus station near to the movie theater. These are all the places in my town. Turn left, turn right, go straight ahead. Up the street, then back down, past places in my town. Turn left, turn right, go straight ahead. Up the street, then back down, past places in my town.
Okay, ready? I bet you already know all the song, right? So let's check your answers. Okay, so remember the first questions, where is the post office? And the answer is there is a post office next to the station. Very good. It is next to the station. Let's continue with the second one. And it is, there's a park opposite the high school. Okay, repeat, opposite. Very good. So there's a park opposite the high school. Excellent. Let's continue with between the mall and the drugstore, there's a cafe. Very good. Between the mall and the drugstore, there is a cafe. Excellent job. Now, there's a bus station near to the movie theater. Excellent. Near. There's a bus station near to the movie theater. Very good. Good job, students. Okay. Now, let's imagine we are going to give some directions to get to different places in our town. Okay? So you are going to talk about with your family, because it is important that you know all the places around you, right? Okay, so you are going to think, where is the supermarket? Okay, for example, where is the supermarket? Maybe there is a supermarket next to the bank, for example. Okay, also you are going to think about where is the church. Okay, so think about your community and tell me, where is the church? Okay, so maybe you can say there are 2 stores. Okay, there are 2 stores in front of the church, okay, or something like that. So you have to think about your community. Maybe you would like to draw a kind of a map with all the members of your family, where you have to draw your house, and you are going to draw all the places that you have around your town, okay? So it could be awesome. Okay, now let's make a little activity, okay, just to move a little bit. So you are going to look for different objects that you have there around you, okay? Even you can use the people in your house. For example, I have this box, and I can say that this box is a bank, okay? And I have another box, and I can say that this is the church. And here I have a cell phone, and I can say that this is maybe a school, okay? So we have a bank, a church, and school. Okay, so what are you going to do? You are going to place them in different positions, okay? If you want, you can write the name of the places with a tape, and you have to put in different positions. For example, are you ready? Okay, so let's do this. Put the bank in front of the church. So you are going to put the bank, because this is my bank, in front of the church, okay? So that's right, very good. Okay, what objects are you using? Your table or your notebook? Now we are going to put the school between the bank and the church. So remember that this is the school. So here you have the school, the bank, and the church. So the school is between the church and the bank. Okay, excellent. Now let's do one more. Okay, so in this case, we are going to put the church in front of the school. Okay, so here you have the church is in front of the school. Okay, here you have. This is the school and this is the church. Okay, very good job, students. Now, it's time to self-assess what we did during today's class. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so did you listen to the instructions carefully? Did you do that? Yes, very good. Good job, students. Now, did you check on the prepositions that you didn't understand? Did you check all the prepositions you didn't know the meaning? Excellent. You did it great. Very good. Now, did you finish the lesson and task proposed? Good. Very good. You did it very well. Okay, so now let's continue with our learning. Okay, so what do we have here? So, did you recognize the topic of a video song about a town? Yes, very good. That's nice. And did you identify keywords used to give directions in a video song about places in my town? Excellent. Very good job. Okay, so now I want to let you two questions, okay? You have to think about what was your favorite part of today's lesson and what can you improve for next time in Aprendo en Casa. Okay, so unfortunately, we have come to the end of today's lesson. Next week, we will explore more about different providers of goods and services we can find in our community. Okay, so you can miss the lesson. I wait for you here, okay? Next time in Aprendo en Casa. Remember, I am Teacher Laura, your English teacher. Okay, so bye-bye. Take care and be safe.